Hello friends, it's Astro here, and welcome back to Rimworld and Hilltown Deluxe, where Zia and Sam are ploughing through our cooking orders. And, I mean, we've got a good amount of meat and a great amount of veggies here, so, yeah, we should be able to keep ourselves fed quite well from here on in, which is great. I really, really am happy about that. One thing I would like to do, though, is to try and get some fishing underway. Now, I don't know how this works. This is a mod thing. And so, what do we got here? This is deep water dark, right? Now, I think we've got animal bionics underway. We've got our fishing pier now. So let's have a look in, I guess, where would that be? Production? Fishing pier. Fishing pier on mud. Animal prosthetics table. Drug lab. All the things. Alright, let's get a fishing pier set up. And I guess, where does it need to go? I mean, we don't have enough stored wood, but that shouldn't be a problem. Does it? Maybe I need to use the mud one. No? Does it need to be like this? Does it need to be in an actual lake, like one of these guys? Oh, okay. It needs 300. Okay, let's put one of those there. I don't know how this works. I've never used it before. It is a mod. And I don't know how to make this fishing zone do its thing. But I guess we'll find out. I mean, we've got this lined up as a fishing zone, but then we've got now this fishing pier set up. So potentially that will do a thing. Goody, goody, good. Okay, cool. I was thinking that we should also... We've got some dudes on their way, so we'll come back to those in a moment. We should also get some more wood cut down, because we are struggling for wood at the moment. Let's queue up a few trees through here, and here. And are there any in this zone? Yes. Actually, you know what? Let's just fully cut plants in this zone. With the intention of... we need to get this roof up and running by extending our rooms down, and hopefully, you know, making some space through this area where other activities can occur. You know what? We might even build a dedicated room just for animal bionics. That's the thing. We might move some of this stuff out as well, actually, although none of these can be moved. They all... oh, bloody hell. Quick, someone turn the battery on. We've had a battery breakdown. We need a new battery. Quick, smart. We also, now that I am pondering these sort of things, we've got an electric smithy here, right? And we've got an electric smelter where we can do that sort of thing. And then bionics machining table. Okay, so that's like that sort of jazz. Did we wind up doing the research in main for component assembly? Did we get all the way there? No. Okay. So we forgot about that, but that's what happens when, you know, you... that's what happens when you... Are we not researching? What are we researching? Animal bionics. Okay, great. Yes. When there's a few gaps between episodes, I do tend to forget those things. So we'll do component assembly as soon as Animal Bionics is finished researching. And then we can look at hooking those people up. Oh, cool. These people have arrived in the correct place, thanks to the new please go to this spot situation that we've got set up here. And we'll have a look and see what these guys have got to offer for us. I would like to see if we can get a few granite blocks out of them, that'd be super duper ideal, because I'd like to get that crematorium back up and running, but it looks like that's not going to be the case. They've got a bit of meat, they've got some chem fuel, they've got some components which I'm going to grab. It's jolly expensive, but we do need it. They can have all of this random hide that we have. So pig skin, raccoon, rat, squirrel, tortoise, turkey, warg. And that has evened things up quite nicely. They've got a little, well, they've got quite a good amount of steel, but I think we're okay on steel at the moment. And they don't have any, they've got some random stuff, a cloth bedroll, and a plasteel dresser. I was hoping that they would have some stone, but it looks like they do not. So, yeah. The only chance, unfortunately, for us to get this bloody thing back online is to either magically find some granite out on this map somewhere, which is not looking like it's likely, or for some to drop out of a cargo pod out of space, which is also probably not very likely. But thus is the nature of this game. And thus is the nature of when you pick a map where there's nothing but slate and limestone, and then go, oh, I need to build a thing that requires granite. It'd be nice if this thing could be made user. Oh my god, you are kidding me, really? Okay, alright. Animal bionics is done. So let's get component assembly underway. And let's cancel this. And now let's build an electric crematorium that uses some stuff that we actually have. Like marble. We don't have enough stored at the moment, but we will do. Don't you worry. I mean, we've got all of these... Oh, that's limestone. What's all this? Granite. Limestone. Marble. What's this producing? Make marble blocks until you have... well, let's go into details. And I want to have... 150? That'd be good. Okay, cool. And these limestone blocks and granite blocks we can use elsewhere as well. Didn't we need limestone up here? No, okay, we've already used all of that. Where else are we gonna, what are we gonna floor all of this with? I feel like we need to put some floors down in here. Alright, I'll tell you what, let's do some limestone walls. You know what? Let's do... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wall. Nice wide corridor. Yeah, that should be good. And then let's redo this wall to here. Let's go into orders and we'll deconstruct these bits and these bits. And a battery has broken down. Oh no, hydroponics basin this time. That's fine. I'm sure we can get away with that. And then architect orders structure wall limestone yes. And we'll crank that all the way down to here and then across like that. And this one can go all the way down to here to the end. And that gives us our nice corridor to which we can add individual rooms to do crazy things. Why did that have steel in it? What type of wall is this? A marble wall. Oh, that was the vent. Right. Okay, cool. Hang on. Before we go too much further, we need a door here. Just so that this room is accessible. I mean, we don't want to lock Half in there. Half is doing a jolly good job of getting all of our research underway. I'm really impressed with how Half is doing. And I want Half to continue doing this because, honestly, yeah, getting that up and running is going to be really, really great. Okay, cool. So, this now is waiting on marble blocks, which is something that we can actually produce, which is great. I'm loving it. What else we got? Slate, limestone. Do we actually have any marble chunks? Limestone chunks. Oh dear. Please don't tell me we've run out of marble. I mean, there's plenty about. Do we need to do some mining? Alright, hang on. Orders, mine that outcrop there. And we'll grab a few edgy bits from these little bits here, and like this blob, maybe that blob. We don't want to cut too hard because we might have a cave in. And this is all marble up here as well, isn't it? Okay, so let's mine that whole cluster. That should be fine. And we'll hold those. Great. Okay, and this storage zone here, let's change this. Why are there corpses allowed here? I don't want corpses in that storage chunk. I want stone of the marble-only variety. Good. Although Mazer is making some limestone blocks at the moment, which is fine. We do need limestone blocks. That's alright. We'll let Mayumi do the hauling for us on this one. What are these ones set up as? Items. Art. Okay, and this one? More art. Okay, let's change this one out. And we'll make this one... So, this one here can be limestone. This one here can be marble. So this one will untick marble. Good. And this, when we look at the things... The details for these should say that the ingredient radius... Oh, no. Alright. Well, we can tune that ingredient radius if we do need to, but because there's stuff already right here, they should be fine. Good. Okay, so that should get those stone bricks working a little bit better, and we should be able to get these walls lined up, which means that we should be able to get this whole section roofed. Finally. Which would be great. And this guy should be putting out quite a good amount of warmth. Yeah, 22 degrees. And then out here, unroofed 20 degrees. I mean, we're doing pretty jolly good, honestly, through this section. Ah, shit, this is all outdoors. Now that I've opened that up. That's a problem. Not a huge problem, but... still a problem. Okay, cool. So, we've got these walls lined up and the production is going to happen there. This thing has occurred. Whatever the hell this is. Allow using corn. Oh. Feeb's doing some fishing. Ah. Great. Check it out. I'm not sure how many fish you're going to catch with corn, but... maybe the fish in this world are vegetarian. There's a fishy! What is it? It's a dead blue blade. Deteriorating. Okay, hang on. I think that this storage should include animal corpses. Blue blade. Tail teeth. Great. So that actually should just be the whole thing now. Yeah, okay. And this, that shouldn't contain corpses. What? Impossible to harvest and possible to harvest. Huh? What does that mean? I have no idea. I don't know what that means, but we need to open this raw food up and say meat, all meat, but we'll just double check that there's nothing in here that we don't... Oh, that all looks fine. Okay, great. And animal products, don't need to worry about that. Great. So that fishy fish should be brought back down. Spoils in 4 days. So someone should come down and haul this fish back to the storage zone, which is great. That's a new way for us to get food, and I'm digging it. Because I have never seen one of those get frozen over. So theoretically, we shouldn't have a problem there, but guess we'll find out. Anyway, let's get a new room set up with an animal prosthetics table. Oh, it's only tiny. So we'll pop that there. We'll pop in a standing lamp in the corner. And we may as well run some additional power straight down here, I guess. Because there's already one running around the other side, so this will be on this side here. So that can run down there like that, and then these walls, we're going to build a copy, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then across like that. And then we'll have a door. Yeah, right, just there. That should be good. There's still a little bit of roof missing here, but it's being kept relatively warm, which I'm really pleased about. Alright, so in this section here, this will be our doggy looking after fixing legs zone. We've got some spare granite left over. We may as well use that. So we'll go floors, and we'll have some granite tiles in here, which uses 100. That's fine. We've got some light shed on the subject. I think, so that's the animal prosthetics table. We'll also have an animal bionics table as soon as... Oh, we probably already do, actually. Production. Prosthetics. No? No, I guess not. Unless it gets done at the bionics workbench. Let's have a look. What do we say? Bionics workbench. Add a bill. Nah, nothing there. So I don't know where that is supposed to be done. I guess we'll find out sooner or later. Do we have any more bionics that we were waiting to put into people? There's a bionic eye that Zia needed to have. Which we should probably do. How's she doing? Yeah, because see, she's missing an eye, and her sight is weakened, and she's in pain. So if we can change that eye out for her, she'll be in less pain, and she'll also be a much better shot. And if it works for her, old Sam here, we can put in a fresh bionic eye for her to make her an even better sniper. I'd love to figure out how to get a lung for her, though. Now that we've got the autopsy thing, we might be able to harvest a lung from someone else. But we'll see how we go. I mean, there is a certain amount of evil that comes from harvesting other people's body parts. I'm never super thrilled about doing that. Okay, let's have a look. What do we get to do? Ooh. Okay, everything gets made from the same bench by the looks of it. Ah, crap. I don't really want a boom rat. Do we still have a boom rat zone? No, we don't. Where is this? Oh, animals. Boom rat. You can be restricted to... outdoor animals. I would prefer you to be restricted to nowhere near my base. Where is it? Animals. Shall we try slaughtering it? Who's nearby? Muse. Oh, good-o. I mean, I have just created a rather large grass fire, but I'm sure it'll be... Zia, what do you... Oh, okay. Zia just charged straight in with her new bionic leg and managed to leg it straight through the fire without any ill effects whatsoever. Hey, the fish has arrived. Awesome. Does this need to be tailored to butcher animal corpses? It does. Okay. Let me just turn all of that on so that we can... Ew. I don't know what that means. Allow corpses with remaining harvestable organs or... Ah, that's that harvest everything mod that I don't know how to use. That's right, I'm sure I'll figure that out sooner or later. In the meantime, fishy. Ah, that doesn't really look like fish meat. Yeah, I suppose it could be like tuna. Tuna's very dark. Like very dark red meat. Which I find interesting. I wonder why... I wonder why certain fish have different, like, coloured muscle. Because you look at something like, you know, a brim or a hoki or something like that, and it's a very light white meat. I assume that it must have something to do with, like, with how hard the fish has to swim, or where it's from, or what, maybe its diet. I don't know. That's probably something I should research and look up one day. I'm very lazy. Let's get some more of these limestone chunks hauled in, shall we? Haul, haul. Heave ho, boys. Heave away. Because we do need a bunch of limestone now. Now that we've decided to start making damn near everything. That's marble. Oh, cool. Let's get that in. But now that we've decided to start making a bunch of walls and stuff out of limestone, we need to be, you know, bringing some of it in. Alright. So that's taken care of. Let's get back to this. I got distracted by the boom rat, shall we? Add bill. Simple prosthetic animal tail. Lovely. Let's do that. You can make animal lungs. Ooh. Okay, let's check out these dogs and whatnot. So, Mayumi, we need a nose, tail, and a lung. Ah, sick. We can make all of those things. Alright. Bills. Tail. Lung. Was there a nose? Simple. Bionic nose? No, there's just a simple nose, but that's okay. It'd be nice to give Mayumi a big, like, crazy robot dog nose, but that's fine. Dumpling, how are you doing? You need a right front paw. Okay, bills. Add a bill. Animal leg. Bionic. Animal... Leg. Do I not have bionic legs? Oh yeah, right here. Does it require a simple leg? Yeah, no. Okay, cool. So it just needs plas steel, which I think we're running a bit low on. So Dumpling needs a new leg. Great. Who else have we got? Zoya. No injuries. Great. And Rowan. No injuries. Excellent. And we got Dumpling. All these buffaloes and stuff should be fine, so that's great. These guys can get trained, actually. They can do some training and figure out what's what. What's this? Follow master. Sure, why not? I guess. Alright, as long as we get Mayumi the Husky, you know, back to full operational status, I'll be happy. Because Mayumi's been a good compadre for us for a while now. So, getting Mayumi fixed up so that she's no longer got these horrible weaknesses be a pretty good thing, I think. Oh, good, this is back online. Excellent. Add a bill. Cremate a corpse. Details. Stranger corpses, yes. No colonists. Impossible to harvest animals. Sure, whatever. But it's really mainly stranger human corpses that we want to burn up. And we're going to do that forever. We're also going to burn apparel. Now, how did I have this set? It was anything from 0 to 50%, I think. And yes, allow non-dead man's apparel. And we want to do forever. Because we want basically any... Actually, let's go 0 to 60. Anything below 60% hit points is going to be considered tattered. Do we want to set a quality? Yeah, just leave any quality, but anything that's below 60%. Light it on fire. and any dead man's apparel as well. So now that that's back up and running, we can actually get these bits and pieces out of the way, which would be great. I feel like we should have a door in here as well. And I feel like we should have some flooring. Floors. Slate tiles. That should be nice. One there, and we're probably going to need a vent so it doesn't get insanely hot in that room. So what we're going to do is we're going to have one here and one here. Is there a vent? There's not. And we can't put it there, of course. One here and one here, right? And then, let's cancel that one. I want to move that. So, build a copy, build that here. Because it's -4 outside at the moment. And in this room, it's -4 as well, because it's considered to be outdoors. So watch what happens. What we're going to do is we're going to let this door get built. Electric stove breakdown, that's fine. We can fix that up. So we're going to let this room get built out. Hopefully everyone's going to keep coming and doing this. So they're doing the floors and stuff as well. Okay, so, right. Now the temperature in this room, because there's this big furnace here, I'm guessing that the temperature will start to rise rather rapidly. No? Two? No? I guess not. Oh. Well, I was wrong. I was hoping that that this thing would put out a whole bunch of heat, and what we could do is the same as what we've done with this guy, right? Where we're piping the heat through this vent and warming this whole... Like, this is 15 degrees in here. Because this thing is just pushing heat up for us. Which is great. You know, free heating. But this guy... Not so much. Maybe it's only when it's operating. Oh, cargo pods. Sweet. What do we get? Hey, some medicine. Herbal medicine, but, you know, medicine nonetheless. And a few marble chunks. May as well haul those back while we're here. And these. And these. Spiffy. And these. Good. The more chunks, the merrier. What is this? Granite. Oh, there was some extra granite there after all. Could have made that granite furnace. It's probably just enough, actually, because we were only a few blocks away. Ugh. God, I hate when stuff like that happens. Uh-oh. Ghost is trapped. And a squirrel is downed. Ghost, how you doing? Needs? Urgently hungry. Okay, cool. So, it's alright, Ghost. Well, let's build a copy of this door here for you. You can prioritize that. Dig yourself out of this hole that you've created. And we've got this lovely big corridor that's now completely sealed and at a cheery 21 degrees. 15, 19. Okay, so we need some vents and stuff in here as well. Aha! Simple animal nose, simple prosthetic animal tail, bionic animal leg. So, Mayumi, where are you? Okay, Mayumi, hold still for me. Operations, add bill. We're going to install your new prosthetic tail. Should we do all three of them at the same time? Let's run the risk. You need a right lung. Where is that lung? Have we not built it yet? Oh well. So we got a tail and a nose. Yes. What happens? Nose, tail, bionic leg. Oh, the bionic leg was for Zoya? No. Which was the fox that needed the... Oh, it was Dumpling. Right. Front right paw. Add bill. Add bionic animal leg front right. Cool. And now all we need is that artificial lung. But it doesn't seem to be getting produced. Let's see what it needs. Lung? It needs Devil Strand. Ah. That's kind of a weird requirement. Devil Strand's like a... it's like a cloth, but we're not growing it at the moment. What are we growing? Heel root, corn, strawberry, potato, and rice. Well, we did at one point have a grow zone set up for cloth. I suppose we can have a big grow zone set up for Devil Strand. That's not a problem. That shouldn't be a problem at all. Let's do that. So let's have it right here. And plants. Where is it? Do we need to research it? I think we do. Yeah, I can't see it there. That's right. I think we need to research it. Let me just double check the research tree. Yep, there it is. And it'd be relatively simple for us to research it because it's so low. But, yeah, we'll have to come back to that. Okay, so Miyumi won't be getting a lung anytime soon, but that's fine. She's about to get, I'm hoping, she's got her prosthetic tail. Oh, it gives her armor. Shit. Okay. Now what's she getting? It should be the nose. Ding! Simple animal nose. It also gives armor. That's pretty wacky. Okay, so Miyumi's been sorted out. It looks like Dumpling's about to receive her new bionic paw. 1 patient's await medical operation. Alright. While we get our practice in surgery up and running... Oh, Rex is doing it. Rex, how is your doctor skill? Oh, pretty good. Almost as good as Mesa, who's the actual vet. Alright. And Dumpling now has a bionic animal leg. Excellent. Plus 15% moving. Wowzers. Alright, so I tell you what, next episode, we'll get Zia hooked up, because she is desperately overdue for her bionic eye to replace this fucked up one that she's currently got. And then hopefully at some point we'll be able to produce bionic human lungs, but I guess that will be advanced bionics? That's going to be a ways away. And rib replacements is not super necessary, but it'd be nice, I suppose. I can only imagine that those people with... let's see, who's got a missing rib? 9th rib shattered. Little pain. 8th rib shattered. Jesus. And brain injury. No talking, no hearing. Oh shit, I didn't realize Sammy was that bad. Wow. Jeez. That's no good. That's no good at all. Poor dude. Oh, and Feeb broke up with him. Oh, Feeb, that's not very nice. Kick the dude out after he, like, gets... I don't know if it was after. It might not have been. Anyway, look, I'll leave that episode there. I think we've done some good work. We've looked after our dogs, given them some fresh bits and bobs to move about with. And, you know, I don't know if the... Okay. We got a tortoise on the loose. Guys, just let's quickly take care of this, shall we? That'll do it. Alright. Anyway, so friends, I'll leave it there. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and my huge, rambling, haphazard base. It's really not the greatest. I should probably consider moving like these into a central location and... Nah, look, it's fine. It works. I like it. It does the trick. Guys, I'll catch you next time. Bye.